Now, this is an important speech, so listen up. Your words shape your reality. I'll say it again. Your words shape your reality. And every thought you think, every belief you hold, every emotion you feel, they are all creating your future right now, this very moment. As you listen to these words, you have the power to transform your life. And it's not some far-off dream or wishful thinking. It is actual science. It's science. It's the way your brain and body work together to manifest your desires. Think about it. How often do you catch yourself saying things like, I can't do this, or that's impossible for me? And those aren't just harmless thoughts. They are programming your subconscious mind, telling your body exactly what to expect. And guess what? Your body listens to it. It responds to those negative thoughts by releasing chemicals that make you feel stuck and helpless and afraid. But here's the thing. You can flip that script. You can use the exact same process to create the life you've always wanted. It all starts with how you talk to yourself. When you begin to speak to yourself with kindness, with confidence, with unwavering belief in your own potential, that's when the magic happens. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's happening in your outer world and what you are vividly imagining. So when you consistently tell yourself, I am capable of achieving great things, or opportunities are coming to me easily, your brain starts to believe it. And it's not just your brain. Your entire body gets in on those empowering thoughts, and they trigger the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. And you start to feel more energized, more optimistic. You carry yourself differently. You notice opportunities you might have missed before. And this isn't just some positive thinking BS. It is actual science. It is rewiring your neural pathways. Every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, you are strengthening those neural connections. You are literally changing the structure of your brain. But it goes even deeper than that. Your thoughts and emotions are sending out electromagnetic signals. They are interacting with the quantum field around you. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with what you want, with what you want to attract, with what you want to create, then you're creating a vibrational match and you're becoming a magnet for the very things you desire. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be thinking, that sounds great, but my life is full of problems right now. How can I just ignore that? And here's the truth. You don't ignore your current reality. You acknowledge it, but you don't let it define you. You use it as a starting point for change. You start small picking one area of your life where you want to see improvements. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's money, career, business. And now instead of focusing on what's wrong, start speaking to yourself about how you want it to be. And use present tense as if it is already happening. For example, instead of saying, I hope I can lose weight someday, say, I am becoming healthier and stronger every day. Instead of, I wish I could find a better job, say, I am attracting exciting new career opportunities every day. And at first it might feel strange, and your old patterns of thinking will try to take over. And that's okay, that's normal. But just keep it repetitive. Repetition is key. It's like practice. Like physical practice. This is mental practice for you. And the more you practice speaking to yourself in this new way, the more natural it becomes. Here's a powerful exercise you can try right now. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now think about something you really want in your life. You got it? Okay. Now imagine that you already have it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude. Let those positive emotions fill your entire body. And now open your eyes. How did that feel? Pretty good, right? And that's the power of aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desires. You just gave your brain and body a taste of what it feels like to have what you want. And guess what? Your subconscious mind is now more primed to help you achieve it. But here's the thing. It is not enough to do this once in a while. You have to do it every day, multiple times a day. It needs to become a habit. You need to make it part of your daily routine, just like you brush your teeth or take a shower. You need to cleanse your mind of negative self-talk and replace it with empowering thoughts. So each day, start your day by speaking to yourself in a positive way. Before you even get out of bed, say things like, "Today is full of amazing opportunities. I am ready to receive all the good that's coming my way." Throughout the day, catch yourself when you start to slip into negative self-talk. Pause, take a deep breath, and replace that thought with a more empowering one. Remember, your subconscious mind is always listening, and it doesn't judge whether your thoughts are good or bad. It simply takes them as instructions. So when you constantly feed it positive, empowering thoughts, it starts to work on making those thoughts a reality. And maybe you just have gotten addicted to negative self-talk. So you need the negative self-talk to feel fulfilled each day, but you need to change that. So every time you have a negative thought, replace it with a positive thought. And now let's talk about the importance of emotion in this process. It's not enough to just say the words. You need to feel them. Emotion is the fuel that powers your thoughts. And when you combine a clear intention with a strong positive emotion, that is when you really start to move the needle. Think about a time when you were really excited about something. Maybe it was a vacation you were planning or a project you were passionate about. Remember how that excitement seemed to give you extra energy, how it made obstacles seem smaller. That's the power of emotion. That's why people say, enjoy the journey, because the journey is full of emotions, positive emotions. And that's what makes for good memories. So when you are speaking to yourself in this new way, really lean into the feelings. If you are saying, I am confident, I am capable, don't just repeat it like a robot. Feel the confidence, feel the capability. Feel it in your mind, in your body. Stand tall, smile, and let that feeling of capability flow through you. And the more real you can make it feel, the more powerful the effect will be. Now I want to address something important. This isn't about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect when it is not. It's about shifting your focus. It's about choosing where to put your mental and emotional energy. Think of it like this. Imagine you are driving a car at night. You can only see as far as your headlights show you. But you can make the entire journey that way. You don't need to see the whole road to know you'll reach your destination. And in the same way, you don't need to have everything figured out right now. You just need to focus on the next positive step. And when you start speaking and thinking to yourself in this empowering way, you are shining a light on the path ahead. You are telling your brain, this is where we are going. This is what we are moving towards. And your brain responds by helping you notice opportunities. You come up with creative solutions and take actions that align with your goals. Now let's talk about consistency. This isn't a quick fix or a one-time thing. It's a new way of living. It's about rewiring years, maybe even decades of habitual thinking. And that takes time and practice. But here's the good news. Every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, you're making progress. Every time you speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, instead of criticism, you are changing your brain. Think of it like working out. You wouldn't expect to get in shape by going to the gym once, right? It's the consistent effort over time that brings results. And the same is true for your mental and emotional fitness. Every day that you practice speaking to yourself in this new way, you are building stronger neural pathways. You are creating new patterns of thinking and feeling. And here's something really exciting. As you start to see small changes in your life, it becomes easier to believe in bigger changes. Success breeds success. When you notice that you are feeling more confident or that opportunities are starting to come your way, it reinforces your new way of thinking. It creates a positive feedback loop. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what about when things go wrong? What about when I face setbacks or disappointments? And the truth is, this is where the real power of this practice shines through. When you've been consistently speaking to yourself in a positive, empowering way, you build resilience. You develop a core of inner strength that helps you bounce back from the setbacks more quickly. Instead of getting stuck in a negative self-talk when things don't go as planned, you will be able to step back and say, okay, this didn't work out. What can I learn from this? How can I use this to grow? You won't see defeats. You will only see a learning process. And the only way to grow is to fail and learn. So don't be disappointed. Let's talk about another important aspect of this practice, and it is called gratitude. When you are working on attracting what you desire, it is easy to focus solely on what you want and forget to appreciate what you already have. But gratitude is a powerful attractor. When you speak to yourself with gratitude, you are aligning yourself with abundance. Try this every day. Speak to yourself about 3 things you are grateful for. Really feel the gratitude as you say it. I am so thankful for my health. I am grateful for the love in my life. I appreciate the opportunities I have to learn and grow. And this practice does 2 things. First, it puts you in a positive emotional state, which makes you more receptive to good things. And second, it trains your brain to notice the good things in your life, which in turn attract more good things. Now let's address another common question. What if I don't believe what I am saying to myself? Am I not just lying to myself? And that is a great question. And it brings up an important point. The goal is not to lie to yourself. It's to expand your beliefs about what's possible for you. If you are not used to speaking to yourself in a positive way, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable or even like you're manipulating yourself. And that's okay. It's totally normal. Or start with statements that feel true, even if they're small. Instead of I am wealthy, which might feel like a stretch if you're struggling financially. Try I am open to new opportunities to increase my income. Instead of I have the perfect relationship, try I am worthy of love and respect. And as you practice, you will find that your comfort zone starts to expand and thoughts that once felt impossible start to feel more achievable. This is because you're literally, through practice, rewiring your brain, creating these new neural pathways that support these more positive beliefs. And remember, your brain is incredibly adaptable. It's always learning, always changing based on your experiences and your focus. When you consistently speak to yourself in a positive, empowering way, you are teaching your brain to support you in achieving your desires. In part 2, we will speak about the power of visualization. So wait for the next video. Thank you so much for watching and stay blessed.